Okay friends, we are now going to make a border today for our figure projects. You are first going to get a piece of paper, and I'm going to ask that you get your name on that paper. And then it's very important that our name's on here and we flip it over, because we're going to be taking our figure drawings we made and gluing it on top of our border. So if I don't write my name on the back of this, I'm not going to know whose it is. So I got it flipped over. And now what I'm going to do is go in my bag, and I am going to grab a glue stick. I'm going to flip my project over and add some glue. Very quick, because glue sticks dry fast. So I go around the edges and then I do a big X in the middle. So edges and X. Push lightly on that glue sticks. Let's please not ruin them. And this has to be placed in the middle of your paper. So you want to eyeball your edges. They should be equal. If this is way up here, you can see that this strip is thinner than down here. If it's like this, that's really crooked. So I'm gonna pay attention and make sure all sides are even before I press. Looks pretty good, friends. So I'm going to take it, and now once I think it's even, I'm now going to rub, and that rubbing from my hand, what is going to happen is it's going to cause friction and heat, which will get that glue to stick really well. So now we're going to start putting some patterns in our border. And if you notice, really, if you're looking really close at the detail of this, you can see there are a lot of little different lines in here. And it kind of looks like the lines from a leaf. If you can kind of see this leaf here, that's because it is. We're going to be doing texture rubbings. By placing a leaf under here, I'm able to get the lines that are inside that leaf that are raised up. So if you follow along with me, I'm going to read this pattern to you on my border. I have purple, red, purple, red, purple, red, purple, red, and it keeps going the same pattern all the way around. So you're first going to pick out 2 color crayons that you would like to make your pattern with. I am going to do a blue and an orange. If you choose a yellow, it's not going to work as well for our leaf rubbing, so try to choose a color that is not yellow. So I just have my 2. You are going to take your leaf and put it directly under the area that you're going to start with. So I have my leaf here, and I'm going to put it directly under, not on top, under. I'm going to rub just a little section with my first color. So I'm going to go in, and on just the border, not on my project, I'm filling up all that space. I'm pressing kind of hard so that my transfer works, and I'm getting that first layer in. So I have orange. I'm going to stop about right there, friends. I'm going to move the leaf over so that now when I do my rubbing, it's going to pick up here. If nothing's showing up, that probably means you have to move the leaf that's under your paper. So now what I'm going to do is switch over to my blue, and I'm going to do a little bit of my blue. But I'm not going to go all the way. So now that I have some blue, I'm going to go back in and do some orange. Notice how I'm getting all the areas filled. I'm not leaving any empty space. Alright, so now that I have orange in this corner here, what's going to have to happen next? I'm going to have to go back with my blue. So I'm alternating. I'm doing a little bit of a space that I'm coloring in, and I'm alternating back and forth. Now the orange, so that I make a color pattern. So I'm going to go ahead, friends, and I'm going to get my whole borders, those same 2 colors, back and forth, and then we're going to read the pattern together. Okay, friends, as you can see, I have my border now complete. You really, other than where I have the relief, there's not too much white showing. I went in the same direction, vertical up and down with my crayon. So I went with the direction of the paper. Here I went vertical like this, up and down. And then at the top, I went this way. It kind of helps fill the space up. So let's go and let's read this pattern together. I have orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue, and it continues throughout the whole thing. A nice pattern.